It's me, Star. And if you're new to the show, then I want to say thank you so much for stopping by. I don't know, maybe you found me on TikTok or maybe Twitter. Either way, let me know if you're one of my newbies because I love making new friends, okay? Also, make sure you subscribe to the page, hit that bell, get the notifications. You don't want to miss a thing. Grab your tea, grab your snack, and here we go. We're going to talk about what is trending, okay? Jennifer Lopez honeymooning with Ben in Paris, but the work doesn't stop because she celebrated her 53rd birthday by stripping down naked to launch JLo Body, which is an extension of her JLo Beauty skincare line. Well, her first product is actually a booty balm. It's called Firm and Flaunt. It's used to help, firm the skin on your butt, your hips, and your thighs. Now, if you want it, it's going to cost you $65 and it's available on her website, jlobeauty.com. Can we just talk about quickly how amazing she looks at 53? If I can look that good at 53, then, oh my gosh, I would marry my damn self. Why did she even marry Ben? Just marry yourself. Gosh, 53. It has been 6 years since we got any new music out of Britney Spears, but get ready because she's about to make her musical comeback. She recorded a duet version of Elton John's song Tiny Dancer with Elton himself. So it sounds like it's going to be coming out next month. Oh, and by the way, this was Elton's idea. Not to mention Britney's been a huge fan of his forever, but I can't wait to hear what these two put out because you know how big the song with Dua Lipa is with Elton John. This might be the banger of all bangers, but we'll find out by next month. Well, good old Nick Cannon welcomed his first child with Brie Tiesi, who's a gorgeous model and the former wife of ex-NFL star Johnny Manziel. Now, as we know, this is Nick's 8th child. They had their baby boy on June 28th, and they just decided to announce it this week. Now, they named him Legendary Love, and she documented his birth on her YouTube channel, which she did completely natural with no meds. God bless her. I'm in pain just thinking about that. Nick was there for the birth. I mean, as he should be. It's the least he could do. He's just dropping seeds in these poor women who are just pushing out all these babies. But let's take a look at a clip from her vlog. Of course, we'll put the link to the video in our description. Nick recently spoke out saying that he's into consensual non-monogamy relationships, okay? He said that he's pretty much practiced monogamy and has also been a cheater and been toxic. And he said he wants to be the best self that he could possibly be and also be the best father that he could possibly be. I mean, at this rate, he might as well just move himself and his baby mamas to Utah and enjoy that Sister Wives live. I mean, what is going on? I don't know what's up with relationships nowadays, but things are all messed up lately. Nobody wants to commit to anybody. Everybody wants to have 100 different partners. Is that going to be the new way of living and procreating? Speaking of babies, Lamar Odom has decided to put his 2 cents in about his ex Khloe Kardashian having a second baby with the cheating Tristan Thompson. Now, he had the audacity to say that she could have hollered at him for that. Now, you know they've been divorced since 2013, and not for nothing. We all remember when Lamar almost died after overdosing at a brothel, okay? I'm pretty sure that she doesn't want to procreate with another nincompoop. I still can't get over the fact that she's having this baby with Tristan, just to make sure the kids have the same parents. I mean, what's worse? Being humiliated or actually having a kid with someone else who truly loves you? A lot of women have their own kids with another man. Listen, Khloe, I love you, but you really should have respected yourself since clearly none of these men ever respected you. This is crazy. All right, we're going to keep moving. Kevin Hart and Chris Rock are currently on their comedy show tour, and they were recently here in New York City at the Garden. You will never guess what happened. Not only did Dave Chappelle surprise them on stage, but Kevin surprised Chris with a little something at the show. Let him tell you what happened.
That's a goat. That's a GOAT.
Yeah.
You know, Kevin Hart getting Chris Rock that GOAT was his way of saying he's the greatest of all time. Now, Dave Chappelle ended up asking Chris what he's going to name the GOAT. Kevin quickly said Will Smith, and of course the audience went crazy laughing. But I think the best part of the story was when he said the GOAT ended up pooping on the stage on Chris's shoe. So it looks like Will Smith shitted on him once again. Jimmy Fallon, since we were just talking about him, made his own news this week that all of my sneakerheads are gonna absolutely love, okay? He collaborated with MSCHF, and they're about to drop this new skate sneaker called the 𝗦𝗧𝗕𝗦𝗥𝗕𝗦𝗕. Basically, you know the concept behind the gobstopper candy and how it slowly changes color, right? Well, take a look at this.
When it gets worn down, look at this.
So basically, they're like out now. How cool is that? Imagine wearing a sneaker that continues to get more colorful the more you wear it. Now you can't be lying to people telling them that you've been walking too much because the shoes are not gonna lie, okay? With all the walking I do here in New York City, if I get myself a pair, I'll be looking like I'm wearing clown shoes by the end of the week. But seriously though, I love the concept. So if anybody wants to buy me a pair, let me know. Or you could always just send the money and I can buy them. But if you want to send them to me as a gift, that would be best. Let me know if you need to know my size. Selena Gomez getting back in the kitchen with her 4th season of Selena and Chef. Now, as you know, it is an unscripted cooking show, which is filmed in her home. Obviously, she can't really cook, which is why she's got to have different master chefs joining her on each episode. And for each episode, the show donates $10,000 to a charity of the chef's choice. I mean, listen, at least we get good laughs for a good cause, right? Kicking off August 20th on HBO Max. The official trailer for Pinocchio just dropped. It stars 𝗦𝗧𝗥𝗥𝗕𝗦𝗦𝗥𝗏, Cate Blanchett, and a bunch of other great actors. You want a sneak peek? Because it literally just came out. We're going to show it to you.
Oh, what a day, what a day.
Oh my God, how cute, right? At least we have something to look forward to on Netflix this coming holiday season. That looks adorable. So we're gonna move on to a little bit of music news, okay? The MTV VMA nominations are out and we have got to break them down, okay? Leading the pack, Jack Harlow, Kendrick Lamar, and Lil Nas X with 7 nominations each. Then we have Doja Cat and Harry Styles right behind them with 6 each. And then Billie Eilish, Drake, Dua Lipa, Ed Sheeran, Taylor Swift, and The Weeknd. They are all up for 5 each. Now, the show is going to be live from the Prudential Center in Jersey this year, happening August 28th. And of course, you can catch all the craziness on MTV. I will be glued. We're going to totally talk about it that following Wednesday because, yes, I am obsessed. I've actually been to the VMAs a couple of times. I love them. Shawn Mendes has officially canceled the rest of his tour for a mental health break. Now, he posted this statement on his Instagram page saying that he was excited to finally get back to play live after the entire long break due to the pandemic, but he wasn't ready for how difficult touring would be after this time away. Although he did say he does plan to continue to make music, the rest of the US tour dates, as well as the UK and Europe, are all canceled. I hope he gets through everything he's dealing with. Poor guy. Hope it has nothing to do with the breakup. I know the breakup was a while ago, but you know how that can linger when you really love someone. We've got to give it up to Lizzo because she is the first lead female artist with her song About Damn Time, which reached #1 on the Hot 100. Now, she actually ended up bumping Harry Styles from that #1 spot. But of course, Harry, being the guy that he is, had no hard feelings. He sent her a gorgeous bouquet of flowers. And what did she do? What everyone in the chat said that they don't like to see, but she shared it on her TikTok page because that's what we do. We put everything out there because we want everyone to see what's going on in our lives. So let's take a look.
Thanks for the flowers, Harry.
How adorable. What a great guy he is. I mean, listen, Harry, if you want to send me any flowers for anything, any reason, any occasion, just to say hi, let me know. Send them over. I love flowers. Speaking of firsts, okay? Kudos to Ed Sheeran for being the first artist to hit 100 million subscribers on Spotify. Now, this officially breaks a milestone streaming record. He celebrated by making this video, and he's wearing a t-shirt that Spotify sent him that says, "Ask me about my 100 million Spotify followers." Super cute. Let's check this out.
So I just hit 100 million followers on Spotify, and Spotify has sent me this t-shirt. So I'm gonna walk around the stadium and ask people to ask me about my 100 million followers because they're all gonna be so excited for me. Hi Kev, nice to see you. You know, what? Hey Mark, you know, you gonna ask? What? Well, whatever. Good man, pleasure. Yeah, it's gonna be fucking great, man. This is
A few minutes later.
Ask me about my 100 million Spotify followers. Do you have 100 million? Oh, well done, Ed Sheeran. Woo!
Give it
tell me about your 100 million Spotify followers?
You're not meant to ask.
Oh, Ed. I am so proud of him, though. I mean, listen, if anyone deserves it, it's definitely Ed, right? Thee Stallion making sure this hot girl summer never ends because she announced on her Instagram stories that she finally finished her sophomore album. She said, so happy about my album. It's finished. It's for the hotties. It's honest. It's me. It's real. Now all we need is a release date so we know how much time we have to get those extra squats in so our booties will be ready for all that twerking. Billie Eilish surprised everyone when she dropped a new EP titled Guitar Songs. Features 2 new tracks on it. One is called TV. The other one is called The 30th. And they were both produced by her brother Phineas. Now, Billie surprised all of us by posting about it on Instagram saying, these songs mean so much to me. I'm so happy for them to be yours. So if you haven't heard them yet, make sure you go take a listen. Nicki Minaj also has some new music coming out soon. Her new song Freaky Girl is dropping August 12th. And now that she's dropping a new song, of course, her Barb's Army, wondering when she's going to be delivering a new album to us. Listen, once we find out, we will let you know, Barbs, okay? We will let you Barbses know. Speaking of new albums, since I told you I'll tell you everything, we all know that Beyonce's new one, Renaissance, was set to come out on Friday, but it leaked 2 days earlier. Yeah, somehow it just came out, ended up getting released in Europe, and it's made its way around the world through internet uploads. So if you're all about the Queen Bee and you want to hear her new stuff, just do a little Google search and check it out. And then let me know what you think. We'll totally talk about it. So have you seen those naked illusion dresses that celebrities like Cardi B, Iggy Azalea, and even Bella Thorne have been wearing? I gotta say, they are sick. Look at that. It's like being revealing without actually revealing anything. This Spanish designer, Sergio Castaño Peña, is like the new Jean-Paul Gaultier because he originally created the concept back in the 90s, okay? Now, they are definitely eye-catching dresses. I mean, take a look at them. But if you can't afford one, you can always opt for the $12 Shein version. But remember, you get what you pay for. Does that really look like the other dresses we just showed you? I would never wear that. Sorry, not sorry. I will just save the money for the real naked dress. I wouldn't even wear that to the beach as a cover-up. That is just ugly. No way. If designer fashion is your thing, then you need to know that Balenciaga isn't it anymore, okay? According to the List Index, Gucci is officially the world's hottest brand, knocking Balenciaga down to number 2 after being at the top of the list for the last 3 quarters. So, of course, how did this happen? Well, it was all thanks to the movie House of Gucci, the collabs with Adidas, and the latest tease of the Ha 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 collection with Harry Styles. Now, coming in at number 3, Prada, followed by Valentino, and then number 5, Louis Vuitton. You know, just when we thought Kim Kardashian was wearing all that Balenciaga and like that's where it was at, I wouldn't be surprised if we eventually see her rocking those G's. I'm just saying. So I heard Delta started to test out free Wi-Fi on some of their domestic flights, and they're going to soon be giving free Wi-Fi on their domestic mainline routes. You know, I think free Wi-Fi on all flights should just be a given. I mean, for the price of those tickets, it's the least they could do, right? Come on, the price that we're paying is like a couple of months worth of our own cable bill, which is what gives us our Wi-Fi anyway. So come on, Delta. Get to it. JetBlue's been giving free Wi-Fi for a long time. Get with the program. You know, when it comes to emojis, do you use them strictly in your text messages or are you known to put them in emails? Because if you're using emojis, especially in your work messages or your work emails, then listen up because there seems to be a lot of miscommunication with clients and colleagues, especially if you deal with people overseas. For instance, I heard more than 50% of Chinese workers think the eggplant emoji is actually about eggplant. And when it comes to that fist emoji, workers who are global don't know if it means fist bump or punch. I mean, wouldn't you be able to tell the difference depending on how the conversation was going, or is that just me? Because if I were to be like, dude, we just closed the deal, that would be like a fist bump, right? But then if I was like, yo, you just costed us $20 million, that's like a punch in the face. Common sense. Something a lot of people don't seem to have. Or is it just me? All right, I'm getting hungry. Let's talk about some things to eat, okay? Now, everyone is crying about the death of the Choco Taco. You know, it came out back in 1983, and Klondike just announced that they are discontinuing it. Now, if you're not familiar with this ice cream treat, it's basically like a waffle cone shell with fudge ice cream, chocolate, and peanuts. So get them while you can find them, because I heard some people have them listed on eBay, and they're selling them as much as $1,000. You know, if anyone's dumb enough to pay $1,000 for a Choco Taco that's gonna melt in transit, I've got some jars of air for sale, okay? Who's looking to buy? And it won't leak while in transit at all. I'm not sure how I feel about this, but if you love martinis, Would you be down to drink a cheese-infused martini? Because Velveeta just came out with a cheese-infused vodka martini. It comes with these Velveeta stuffed olives and large Velveeta shells. It's called a Veltini, and it's only going to be available for a limited time. Now, I know they have some at the restaurants around me, but as a big foodie, I don't know if I could bring myself to try it. I mean, I did hear they are selling the ingredients on Goldbelly, just in case you want to make some at home, but a cheesy martini sounds pretty cheesy to me, and like not in the good way. I love cheese, but I don't want to drink it. Well, anyway, that's going to wrap up our show for today. You can join us for our live taping next week, and make sure you are subscribed to our YouTube channel. So, of course, you can get the notifications, which you need to tap that little bell. Also, if you're on TikTok, find me there. On Twitter, find me there. I'm at Star, aka Virtual. And with that said, I do want to say, hope you have an amazing week, and we will catch you again next week. Bye.